Yo guys, it is Zachary as always, and today we will be discussing Squid Game. Yes, you've probably heard of it if you haven't been living under a rock for the past 3 weeks. But yes, it is called Squid Game. Yeah, and this is what we'll be discussing. We have to go. I made a slideshow. I made a friend's slideshow. So, and by the way, this is what I'm gonna make for a dance video later. Anyways, so we start here. So Squid Game is basically a show where these really poor people get an invitation to this thing and they don't know where. So they go into a van and they get knocked out and they get put on like an island inside of a warehouse. And they're forced to play these games like children's games. But if you lose, you die, and only one person can escape with like 45 billion won. And I'm pretty sure it's like 84 grand or like a few million in English dollars. But yeah, and this is the first game that they end up playing, red light, green light, and this doll and you see those players in the background? That's some of the players. And this doll will turn around and like red light, green light, and a fun fact about Squid Game is actually there's something special about the red light, green light that only the Korean version has. In between the red light and the green light part, it will say these Korean words like "언어지키났습니다." Red light. But that's just a fun fact. Anyway, so yeah, that's and then on to the next photo. Ilnam. He is player number 1 in the game, and at the end, you would figure out that this guy right here actually created the Squid Game, but no one, but 456 or Sung Ji-yeon figures out that in the last episode because no one knows it because they treat him as a player. Because if you know, in the last episode, he says he would have more fun. He would have more fun playing than he would watching. So we end up playing the games instead of watching the games. So basically, but no one knows that. They just think he's some old man, and the guards. And actually, he actually has no protection. He only has protection and because he has no protection, so he is willing to die while playing these games. So yeah, he's like a crazy character. He's like the mega villain. Anyways, now we're gonna explain some of the other characters right here. So we'll start with our main man, Sung Ji-yeon, 456, and yeah, he is our main character. We see him in the first episode. Hi, and we see him in the first episode, and yeah, he's really poor, and he's such a terrible father, like literally, but he tries so hard, and he goes into the Squid Game because he's incredibly in debt, and his daughter is moving into going to America with her stepdad and stuff, and he's trying to keep custody, but he doesn't have enough money, so he's going into the Squid Games to get that money. And then in the last episode, he gets that money, or then he doesn't use it for a year, and then after that he goes to visit his daughter, but then he calls the front man. He sees that salesman guy that gave him the card, and then after that he steals a card from the other guy, and then he calls the number again, and he talks to the front man, and he's like I am not a horse, because in the last episode earlier, the front man said that it was like they were betting on horses or the people, and then anyway, so that's basically him. And then this guy, he's a mobster. He's a terrible character. He's annoying. Yeah, he's on a terrible character. And then right here, she actually is a main character, 67. I can't remember her name. But she goes into the Squid Game because she's trying to import her family into Korea, where she is, because they're all in China right now. I think. No. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, so that's why she's going in the Squid Game, and to keep and also so she can take care of her little brother Sol, and yeah. And she's a really good character. Her death is very sad, and we'll explain who caused her death later in this video. Oh, dang it. Anyways, this guy, Ollie, he came into this game because he had a child, and he's like all the other characters, seriously in debt, or not in debt, really, just really, really poor, and he can hardly like take care of his child and stuff. And yeah, and he might get deported, so yeah, that's his reason. And he's a really sweet character. Again, his death is very sad. On to the next. And right here, this is interesting because basically the front man, this guy, he basically is he's in charge of the games. Like, he controls the facility, the island. And there's a VIPs, which we're not even going to get into in this video. All you need to know is they're his boss, and they're like the master, and they're not the mastermind behind the game. Ilnam is, which they explain that really old guy right here. But yeah, and he just controls the facility. And this guy over here is a cop, and he's trying to find his brother. And a twist ending, this guy is his brother. And this guy's trying to take down the games too while finding his brother. And this guy is controlling the facility in the games. And he's trying to like make the games go on. And this guy shoots his brother off the cliff, and it's really sad. Like, you should seriously watch it. If you haven't, by the way, spoiler warning. I know I should have said that earlier. I'm sorry. So then yeah, that's a really big plot twist. Anyways, right here, Song Woo. Yeah, this guy's a jerk. Not as much as a jerk as that one guy was with really long hair that I showed you earlier. I'll show you him again. That guy. But this guy right here, he killed her, like stabbed her in the neck. And this guy is actually and he also kills this guy, and he literally is such a good character though. He's 218 and he's such a good character. It's just he's so evil. He's one of my top 3 most favorite characters, but he's just so dang evil. It was so sad after all he did, and literally he probably had the most chilling death in the series, because he killed himself so the other main character could live. So he's not exactly a bad guy, but he's a bad guy. If that makes any sense. And he joined the Squid Game because he's seriously in debt, and he's running away from the police for fraud. But yeah, that was Squid Game for ya. And yeah, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and ding that bell to never miss another video. Bye!